Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about the physical properties of biological materials. You must be having an idea that knowledge of properties of grains, that is the biological materials such as size, shape, surface area, densities, bulk density, true density, color, frictional properties, thermal properties, diffusivity, equilibrium moisture content are few very important properties which are helpful in designing of the various post-harvest handling, storage, separation and drying systems. These are the physical properties as well as thermal properties. If we discuss about the physical properties, the accurate measurement of size and shape of the individual grain is very important in engineering curriculum. These data helped in designing of the machines for the post-harvest handling and processing. The size and shape of the grain help in designing cleaner, grader, and if the grains are so passed between two rollers for shelling, milling, and crushing. The terminal velocity of the grain helps in designing pneumatic conveyors, winnowers, etc. The geometry of the grain provides the surface area which help in the moisture migration, in absorption or drying. In general, there are three axes measured and denominated by three dimensions A, B, and C of the grains. The sphericity is defined as the ratio of geometric mean of three major axes to the largest axis dimension. It represents the degree of closeness of the grain with the sphere. That means size of the grain is equal to A into B into C whole raised to power 1 by 3, and sphericity is defined as A, B, C whole raised to power 1 by 3 divided by A, where A is the largest dimension of the grain, B is the medium dimension perpendicular to the largest dimension of the grain, and C is the smallest dimension perpendicular to above 2 of the grain. Similarly, if we talk about the shape, size, volume, surface area, density, porosity, color, appearance, all these are physical properties which are important in many problems associated with the design of a specific machine or analysis of the behavior of the product in the handling of the material. Let us say the shape and size. Actually, the size and shape are inseparable in a physical object. Both are very much necessary if the object is to be defined or described satisfactorily. The, there are charted standards for the shape of the material, and these are the shapes starting from round, oblate, oblong, conic, ovate, oblique, obviate, elliptical, truncate, unequal, regular, irregular. And when they are compared with the other grain materials, we can find out the specific shape or the size. Another very important physical property is the roundness. It is actually a measure of sharpness of the corner of the solids, and it is actually defined by AP divided by AS. It is actually a ratio of largest projected area of the object in natural rest position to the area of smallest circumscribing circle, where AP is the largest projected area and AC is the smallest circumscribing area. Similarly, the roundness can be defined as ratio of summation small r divided by n into r, where small r is the radius of the curvature of different corners, and capital R is the radius of maximum inscribed circle, and capital N is the total number of the corners summed up in numerator. Similarly, the another property is the roundness ratio. It is actually defined by small r by capital R, where small r is the radius of the curvature of the sharpest corner and r is the mean radius of the object. As I have already mentioned, this sphericity actually gives a shape character of the solid related to that of the sphere of the same volume. It is generally useful in determining the volume of hoppers. Here, we can define the sphericity in many ways, which one I have already described, and another one is sphericity can be defined as a ratio of dE and dC, where dE is the diameter of the sphere of the same volume of the object and dC volume of the smallest circumscribing sphere or longest diameter of the object. Similarly, there are few other properties, physical properties such as volume, specific gravity, density, and porosity. Volume and density, if we are talking about the importance of the volume and density, then drying and storing of the hay, design of silo and storage bins, mechanical compressing of ensilage, stability of the feed pallets and wafers, separation of desirable materials from the undesirable materials, determining of the purity of the seed and separation of the grading, which are evaluations gives the importance of the volume and density. Volume, density and specific gravity can be measured by very simple techniques which are based on the Archimedes principle. A simple technique which applies to the lab objects such as fruits and vegetables. The fruit is first weighed on a scale in air and then forced to the water by means of a sinker rod, or then the weight is measured and the second reading of the scale with the food submerged minus the weight of the container and water is the weight of the displaced water, which will be used in the following expression to calculate the volume. Volume is equal to weight of displaced water divided by weight density of the water. Similarly, the specific gravity can be found out by measuring the weight in air, specific gravity of the water, and the weight of the displaced water. Thank you.